All right, so if you are going to do the scripture on scripture worksheet for an MC gathering, here's a couple things I found helpful in just doing it recently. I printed off plenty of supplies for everybody. Make sure you have some pens or pencils available. In that group, I kind of set up the time and just gave them the one sentence instruction at the top, just saying, hey, just mark it up. I then read all the text out loud myself as the leader, allowed everyone to think instead of have to worry about them when they're going to read. And just invited 2 or 3 people in each one of those texts just to make comments on it and make notations. I kept kind of stoking the crowd a little bit to try to get people who weren't answering to say, hey, just feel free to throw things out or making observations, even if it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be right. Just throw it out. And then at the end of it, I had kind of crafted a couple of statements, encouraged everyone just to pray responsively out of it. Encouraged everyone to take turn, and everyone did. We had probably 15 people at our table that night, and just said, hey, look at something in this list here you think is meaningful, that you need to believe or you really are moved by, and say, God, I thank you that, for instance, that your word does satisfy, or help me believe that your word satisfies. And everyone just took basically one sentence prayers, and we kind of open forum around the table and prayed that, and then I closed this up in prayer. So just a couple of helps for scripture on scripture as you use that. Hope helps.